Hello, hello. I do believe I am live. Testing one, two. Oh, we'll see. Hopefully this stream goes up, and hopefully it stays up. Uh, Currently, just gonna wait for people to join. Oh, you know what? I do need to share the link, and then we'll get right into it. You know, this is like the place, right? This is where PvP used to happen, and I mean a while ago, I guess. This was like if you go back to my YouTube channel, this is, some of my earliest videos are from here, which is crazy. Crazy to think about, you know? This little garden right here. But hey, I guess, I mean, it works, right? I remember, dude, I actually have a handful of videos using the Corvian Great Knife here too at that. This weapon was, this was my go-to PvP weapon. This thing was, I thought it was very good in the moment. I mean, I still think it's a good weapon, but man, there are a lot flashier and better options. Hello. Hello, hello. Hear me out. I mean, we already have 30 vigor. At some point, what I need to do is take this off of being raw. At this point, I think it's probably get outclassed now. Oh, jeez. Well, it's been a second since I've fought humanoid creatures. Oh my goodness, dude. And two at once? Anyway, how are you doing? It is a very early morning stream for me, but I kind of like the idea. I don't have to worry about anybody being awake or disturbing anybody, right? Though I might sound like I just woke up, which isn't entirely true. I've been up for about 2 hours, but I fell back asleep for about 15, 20 minutes there, right before the stream started. You know, I used to like this armor set back in DS2. This is the Llewellyn set, I believe. Hey, Drang hammers were one of the first weapons that I really used in this game too. Does this guy drop his spear? I think he does, right? Yeah. Are those good? I never really used the twin weapons at all. Maybe I should try those out. I say about like every single thing I've passed so far. Let's see. Hopefully, hopefully the stream works well and looks good. You know, actually though, I'm thinking maybe I wonder if this is like too early of a stream for people. Because I do know on the American side, like, you don't really want to stream before, or you really want to stream later in the day, right? Try to beat Glass Cannon with the katana. Glass Cannon build, dude, I used to think the Glass Cannon builds were the way to go, but just like if you give yourself a bunch of HP, it makes it so much harder to lose this game, you know? The DPS doesn't matter nearly as much if you just tank up, you know? Hey, you're not supposed to block. Especially not my backstabs. Come on, man. Hey, you know though, if somebody's blocking, that's the whole point of this weapon art. It actually goes through shields. So, since, oh my goodness, a Dragon Slayer Great Bow on the first try? That's kinda neat. You wanna do you wanna fight the Abyss Watchers together? We could do it. This weapon art, dude, it's kind of crazy. I think it's really good. Just does big damage and... Oh, okay. Oh, he lived. I probably die here if I'm not careful. This try you'll win. Alright, I mean, hey, you got it. Nothing wrong with asking. Nothing wrong with trying some co-op, you know. Plus, it's Abyss Watchers. They are... let's see. I think I'm probably about to go upgrade my weapon to +6. That's kind of the whole point of this, right? I'm embered, so I don't have a way to heal. Alright. Excuse me? I'm just gonna go get the bonfire instead. I think Sun Princess Ring... I don't know, do I actually want to make this weapon Blessed? I've been thinking about it. I could go Blessed, or I could go Refined, right? It's at 142 power at +3. I think once we take it above +3, Raw becomes just completely pointless for this thing. Especially with 1616 even. Like, we'll see for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's just, like, weaker than having it quality or something. Contraption does not move man. There we go. Hey, fair enough. I think Abyss Watchers are one of those fights that if you don't have HP, it becomes a lot more annoying though, you know? Because not having that bulk when you get double teamed and stuff, oof, it can be rough. So let's see. How much is it? Is it like 8k per large Titanite shard or something? No, it's only 4k. 246, so we need 12, so we need 11 of them. I'll spend all my money on this. That's fine. So let's double check. Infuse. Okay, so it's weaker right now. And it is weaker without being raw as well. Okay. But, so what are we at? 178? Oh no, it is actually still weaker. Okay. Not by much. You lose 15, gain 14. So we need more levels if we're actually going to go with a quality and enhancement or anything. Hey, that's okay. I guess I'm just gonna keep blitzing bosses, main bosses at least, right? That's kind of my idea. I definitely go faster. Actually, how many optional bosses are there in this game? Because I'm trying to think, like, at this point, how many have I even missed? And in my mind, I'm like, feels like none of them, really. I mean, outside of Curse Rod of Greatwood, but that's one boss, right? I know there's more than that I've missed. Oh wow, this damage is so much better. Go ahead, do your little lightning sword thing. How much does a charge star 2 do on this thing? Enough. Man, these guys used to be the farming spot. I wonder if I mean, like, not that the game's changed much recently, but I'm wondering if they still are. Like, you go to New Game +6, max difficulty, and then you just fight those guys with, like, Silver Serpent on and stuff. Oh no. Sorry. hearing next one will be victory for sure, and then I'm so ashamed of myself. That doesn't sound like victory. Nighty night. You ever killed the giant in DS1? Because he does say that. Hey, knock it off. At some point we probably need to go get more undead bone shards. A hammer is pretty good. It is one that, like, I've literally used it once or twice. I don't think I actually used it on my SL1 run. Uh, I mean, it's a very good weapon, and it's definitely, like, the way to go. But, especially if you're doing DLC. I don't think, did I ever do the DLC for SL1? I may not have, honestly. I may have skipped out on it. You know, I find it so odd that this boss fight doesn't have a cutscene to it. Go ahead. Now, if you didn't know, where this boss teleports to is actually kind of predefined. So, like, say I'm over here, they should spawn over there. Yeah. They, like, typically spawn diagonal from you. This is a good version of it, because we're still early into the fight. Excuse me. There you go. It's kind of funny. The music for Aldrich, it's based on Gwendolyn's music, right? But man, do you know that Gwendolyn and Aldrich share the same, or sorry, Gwendolyn and Moonlight Butterfly share the same music? And I actually more associate it with Moonlight Butterfly than I do Gwendolyn. Just because I've spent a lot more time fighting Moonlight Butterfly. Wait, what? There's a spot you can stand where the arrows can't hit you? You know, you'd think I would know that by now. I didn't know that at all. If that's actually the case. Don't do arrows. Alright. That was my bad. I stood too close. Ooh. That heal was possibly the worst heal I could have done, apparently. Alright. We're very close. Oh. I was just thinking. We're very close to beating this without seeing arrows. I actually have no idea what spot you're talking about, so I'm just gonna dodge it the lame way. Oh, there's 4? What the? I guess they're repeating their attack. Yeah, that's all that's happening. Okay. Hey, stop zoning. Okay. It's my own fault. Oh. Ooh, I'm dead, huh? I'm not dead. Could you, like, chill for 2 seconds, though? You have decided to zone me for good, and it's working. Oh my goodness, man. Okay, that was actually, like, all my fault, because I wasn't getting close to them, you know? So, I kind of deserve it, but I might die for it, we'll see. Oh. You know what, I'm just gonna just kill him. It counts. It counts! That was all my fault. I had no reason to die to that, you know that? That's okay. I'll just run back and grab my souls. I do have embers, right? I have an ember. Okay. I definitely handled that last, what, 2 minutes of that fight, whatever it was. Terribly, though. That's okay. I guess now we go beat up Yorm. Have you guys ever fought Yorm without using the Storm Ruler? Just, if you haven't, you should try it. We'll do that this time. Why not, right? Nice one. That didn't hurt me? What? Alright. Oh, we do need to get the Sun Princess ring. It's a good thing I came back. Hey, knock it off. We'll go get Sun Princess ring. I think. Really, you're too close for me to rest. Oh, come on, man. That's very silly of them. I wonder if it's because they're in the boss arena at all. I wonder if that makes a difference. There we go. I think this might be one of the best rings in the entire game. He used to be one of my favorite bosses. I think lore-wise, he's pretty cool, right? I actually don't know the lore very well behind him. But he is a giant, which is he one of the giants from DS2? He's not, right? Like, that's a different brand of giants, I guess you could say. I guess we go down to, Church of Yorshka. Yeah. Hmm. You know, I should probably go grab this undead bone shard. I know. Actually, do you get invaded at this point if you haven't done any of, what's her name's quest line? Thank you. The DS2 boss guy, or DS2 NPC guy. You know that this here is supposed to get you shoved off the cliff by this person over here. You go grab that first item, like this one here, I think. These two, yeah, you see they disappeared, like they're trying to, yeah, shove you. But hey, 50 souls for 0 work. You know, the staircase really feels like it should be there. That's definitely like a safety hazard. No lights either? My goodness. Can you backstab? Yeah, I thought you could. There we go. This guy still spawns, right? Does the Sullivan Beast actually still spawn here? I don't know. I'm gonna turn around and watch it, assuming it's not down here. See if it actually does show it, like jumping over the bridge. Assuming it still spawns. No, it doesn't. I mean, it does still spawn, but it doesn't jump over the bridge. That's too bad. It's very funny that they always have that spawn animation, so like they're not really gonna catch up. They'll get close, but can you fit through the door? Do you come at me through the door? You try to hit me at least. Huh. Wow, man, this thing does a lot of damage to his face. Oh, I remember finding Smo's hammer. It was actually a weapon I used. I didn't think you were aggroed to me yet. Can you knock it off? Stop. There we go. It was, I used it very briefly. I really liked it in DS1. Only to, like, I don't know why I liked it back in DS1. Like, it's a fine weapon, right? But the size of it is just ridiculous. Actually, just, like, unplayable, I think, a lot of the time. It's so ugly. No helmet, that's too bad. Oh well. So, Seeker of the Spurn here invades right as soon as you walk through. This is, he has a very clear invasion marker. So, like, if you hold up your quit out button like this, you'll see he'll invade in a second. You can just quit out, and I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones where he specifically checks if you cross that line, right? So I think he shouldn't be invading if I quit out. And that doesn't seem super useful, but oh no, maybe he is still invading. Okay, well, then never mind. Ignore me. Alright, it's some of the other ones then. But there's one of the NPCs you can do that with. Oh, look at him have poise. He's gonna shoot me. Watch out. You know, that even gets thrust and counter hits. Man, that's good. Nice, nice. I think maybe, I mean, I'm already at 30. Maybe I go to like 40 vigor, and then I just start pumping damage, right? Because, like, I don't know. There's not much reason to go much above 40 in this game. Last playthrough I tried to do it like Elden Ring style, where you go 60 vigor. It doesn't really matter that much. As far as I remember, at least, I don't think it makes that big a deal. I don't know why I'm trying to fight these people. All it does is causes more pain. You know, I don't know why, but pale pine resin, the ones that aren't gold pine resin, I always look down on a little bit. And I think that's just a DS1 thing. Because in DS1, fire pine resin and gold pine resin existed. And poison. But, like, come on, it's poison pine resin. But, why? I don't actually need that. Just leave it. But, if you didn't know, gold pine resin actually did more damage than, fire pine resin did. Charcoal pine resin, if you will. It did a plus 120 instead of plus 90 on charcoal. And I think that's always just kind of stuck with me. So I just don't use gold, or I don't use things other than gold pine resin. Although I really should, especially in this game, bundles exist, you know? And bundles are very good, especially for this weapon. Alright. You know, I've never done a luck build in this game. That's one of the things that maybe I should try. There you are. I was wondering where you were. There you are. Oh, I guess I have. I was trying to think of bosses I've missed. I haven't done any of the, not Lost Isolate, but the Isolate stuff, right? The, under the bridge area. Luck build is just like poison bleed, right? Like, and then Henri's straight sword because it scales with luck as well, I think. Yeah, you can just skip him. Okay. Does Galvanize stick around if you two-hand a different weapon? Like, say I put this in my offhand and Galvanize. No. Man, that's too bad. Hey. There we go. You know, I never go up there to get that stuff. I don't even remember what's up here. I know you get basilisks if you go up there, which is why I don't, but I don't remember what loot you get. Why am I fighting the giant rats? I guess that's why they give us Estus, though, right? Play until you're out. Are they cute? I mean, they do just want to play. You know, there is always the, oh, I can wear the... I can't use that, can I? Do they just let you use that in this game? They do. Let's give you absorption. Alright, nothing physical. Ooh, nice. Man, the Dragon Torso Stone sucks in this game. Oh. Still gives you a damage booster, though, right? If I use it. Like, let's see. It gives me, like, a nothing damage boost. But it does. I mean, like, it's 20%, right? 10%, sorry. Oh well. I'll take it off. Do you have to die to take it off in this game? Is that the only way to take it off? And roar like a dragon. Dude, oh, I kind of wanted Sunlight Blade, but whatever. I'll be fine without it. I'll come back for it when I go to fight Nameless King. Don't actually go up there. Don't be tricked. I'm pretty sure there's a railing you can't... No, never mind. There's not. You can be tricked. Yeah, I'm just glad there's nothing really that can kill me over here. I mean, there is the one gargoyle, but like, come on. Who's gonna get hit by that, right? Did you guys ever use the, this method? Here, watch. Where's my HP? Did you ever, spam health regen using the, Sun Princess ring? It heals you 2 on equip. As well as every 2 seconds or whatever. Heals 2 for every 2 seconds, or something like that, you know? That was definitely something when I tryharded PvP that I did. It's super slow. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on, wait. I have something to try. Is that the right one? No, hold on. I have a turbo button on this controller if I remember how. There you go. What about that? Shoo! Look at that healing, man. Wow. Alright, I'm shutting that off. Talk about efficient. Yeah, it's pretty worthless most of the time. But like in PvP, what you could do is, if your opponent is playing as passive as can be, which is surprisingly common in DS3, you just stand a little bit further away and then just spam unequip and re-equip. You got like 40 HP instead of 2 back, which saves you 0 extra hits, I guess, really. So like, I think probably in theory it was actually worthless, right? It was neat in concept though, I thought. And again, it's one of those things where like, if regen numbers were higher in this game, that could have an impact, right? And it only works on the Sun Princess ring, not blessed equipment or anything. Maybe it might work on the shield from the DLC 1. What do you call that thing? I'm just gonna run, dude. I actually rather like the Gargoyle Flame Hammer. I ended up using that thing to kill Gale recently, like yesterday or 2 days ago or something. If you don't know how to fight him, you just hit him in the arms and the head. You get a bit more damage that way. I don't know, how long do we want to hang around? I can always swap to Storm Ruler at some point, but I always thought Storm Ruler was actually really cool in specifically this game. I typically hate the gimmick of Storm Ruler, but yeah, it's 300 damage if you hit him in the head. But they did let you use it at SL1 with no stat requirements, which I thought was really cool. And it actually ended up being like a fine greatsword as well. Oh. Guess if I could land a Charge Dart 2 on his head, it'd probably be good damage. Typically when I do this, I'm using a greatsword, not a dagger. And I can feel the difference, I'll tell you. Yeah, it is the same one that's in Demon's Souls. It's probably my least favorite gimmick from the series that they keep bringing back. Even Night Rain brought it back. It was so upsetting because Maris was like my favorite boss in Night Rain. And then they made the deep version, whatever it was called, the Everdark version, into another Storm Ruler fight. But yeah, it is. And I think that has something to do with his lore, right? Are all of the, or perhaps all of the, oh, there we go. You can crit him on the head if you do this too. Are all of the lords based on a different boss? Like, Yorm has Storm Ruler, Aldrich has Gwendolyn, Abyss Watchers have Artorias. I know that this whole game is about the rebirth, is like all about rebirth and stuff, so it makes sense, but what are Twin Princes? If anything. That's the only thing I can't think of, right? I don't think they have a good definition. There's the Charge Dart 2 on his forehead. It's funny because even if you fight him this way, he really doesn't take all too long. He definitely takes longer. And phase 2 is a little slower, but alright. Oh, we didn't get the critical. Oh, buddy. This is what happens when you wear no armor. You take a third of your health every hit. What a whiff. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what the Twin Princes are based on. But I feel like they don't have much, do they? Yeah, I'm supposed to be standing on the other side to hit his other arm as he's powering up, yeah. And then he always stomps here. He didn't stomp there, I just assumed he would. I'm so bad at dodging that stomp, dude. Actually, this really hasn't been too bad, even with a dagger. It does help that this is the longest dagger in the game, I guess. Because I feel like if we had no reach, this would be kind of annoying. Even still, we're whiffing every now and then, huh? Well, that didn't hit me. Okay. Well, I thought I was going to get a running attack off there. Whatever, we'll hit him in the legs a couple times. When I first fought him, I I didn't beat him the first time I tried fighting him. I didn't see Storm Ruler in the back. So I attempted to fight him like this, but I just didn't understand the hit zones mechanic, right? Like his arms take more damage and his head takes more damage. Even more damage, I guess I should say. Ouch. Hey, chill. Wow, is my latency that low, by the way? Hello? But yeah, so like, I died to him like 2 or 3 times before I saw Storm Ruler, I think. I was like, man, this fight sucks. Only to learn, like, if I were able to hit him in the head, it actually wouldn't be that bad of a fight. If we die to him, we'll just swap to Storm Ruler, but... I kind of find that stomp such a... It's so good for the player to see that stomp, you know? It just resets the battle. He goes back, it basically sets us back to neutral, right? All we gotta do is dodge. Like, we know exactly what's coming next. That was a good set of hits we just got on him there, you know that? Shoo. Yeah, like, he always just follows it up with something simple. There we go. Okay, we staggered him. That's halfway there. I should really try the weapon art. I bet it does fine damage against him too. That's the only attack that I think is really somewhat dangerous. It starts up kind of fast for Yorm, you know. 65 on a body hit, that's pretty good. Man, if you dodge it, you get so much time. What a whiff, man. There you go. I bet this fight wouldn't be too bad to not roll against. It's a lot of sprinting, I bet, but... Maybe that attack makes it annoying. I don't know. Actually, maybe that attack makes it annoying to stomp. Right? $185 is pretty good for just a single hit. Do you guys, when you play this game, do you try to roll through all of the attacks? I find... Whoops, that crit was way too close. I did not want to get that crit yet. That's okay. I find that if there's an attack that I can dodge without rolling, it probably goes better if I just don't roll, you know? So typically my goal is to try to find attacks that I can just, or how to walk around attacks instead, you know? Wow, we really got that stagger again immediately? That's pretty good. We might get this next crit pretty fast. Eh, it almost worked. That's fair. Panic rolling is definitely a thing. And the difference between seeing me sight read a game and then knowing the game afterwards, holy cow. Like a boss fight that I don't know how to fight, you can tell the difference between, right? It's pretty apparent, obviously, but like, the amount of panic rolling I still do can be very funny. Like in Elden Ring, when there's one of those bosses that I still just don't fight. There are bosses, Elden Ring is the game that I decided, like, man, if I don't like the boss, I'm not gonna fight it, right? So like, Bale, I've never actually fought that boss from the DLC. It's a big old dragon. Oh, we only have 4. I do want this still, by the way. We only have 4 heals. I think we can beat, what's her name still, Dancer. But basically, like, I'm just panic rolling through everything. Man, that did take up a third of my durability. That's like maybe one of the few times. Hold on one second, that message didn't come through. Like I saw it on my screen. There we go. Throwing knives and firebombs only? How hard is that? That sounds bad. Man, I need to get rid of this stupid dragon armor. Get off of me. I might weigh nothing, but like, I die super fast. Speaking of panic rolling, I guess, huh? I'm actually better off with the lower roll distance, I think, against this fight. I walked back into that. Hey, that's fine. I think I'm okay dying here and restarting. If it has to come to that. Or I could just, like, win. You know? Ow. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Unless I have... I don't think I have one. A Divine Blessing. She does die pretty fast, at least, it seems. Yeah, if I had heals and armor... Yeah, I'm dead. That's fine. If I had heals and armor, I'd be fine. The only reason why I dislike Dancer is the way it brings you here without even giving you a chance to heal or anything. Like, I know I could just leave. I'm pretty sure I can just leave, at least. Let's see, the difference in defense is massive, right? Yeah. Like, in this game, if you don't have armor on your slots, you take so much extra damage. Alright. We'll be fine. I should probably have spent my souls before dying and stuff, though. We don't have an Ember anymore, though, now do we? Huh. That's okay. I think at 30 HP, yeah, 30 vigor. It is just, okay, it is, okay, just a 10% damage bonus. Excuse me. I'm not going to fight any of these guys. I think maybe after I beat Dancer, I think I'll probably swap to, I'll try to level up my damage and maybe go refined or something at that point, right? Oh, the lower roll distance. Let's go. That's what I like to see. And hit me. Okay. Hey, you're supposed to stagger sometime? Thank you. I do like having HP, though, I'll be honest. I'll go ahead and heal through that. I think if you just stick against her, right? I know at some point, yeah, she does a bigger spin. Oh, that's the big combo. Okay. Hey, is the music way too loud to you guys? Hey, by the way, as you can tell, this is one of those boss fights I don't know quite as well. Typically, the way that I fight her is just stagger her. Dude, it's been a while since I've used the Corvian Great Knife. Yo, what's up? Uh, Not remembering how to, hold on. We do also have fire paper. We have magic paper as well. Not being able to stagger her through and then not doing as much damage is definitely making this one harder than I'm used to. Let's go, let's grab our souls and level up, because that's, like, at least 8 levels. Oh, leave me alone. How's it going, Mark? How are you guys doing in general, by the way? I haven't even asked that, have I? That's like my go-to question, dude. I have a lot of souls I could use. It's the weekend, so like I'm happy. Baby seems to be feeling a little better. He's not running a fever anymore, so I'm not super worried. My wife's still sick, but yeah, 145,000. Yeah, that's 13 levels. So I want to go quality so bad at this point. Let's buy one stack of embers. And now let's level up. Let's see. I'll probably go like 21, 21, right? Yeah. I am curious if that's better, right? Let's find out. You, oh man, that's rough, actually, though. Infuse, let's see here. Refined does bring me up to 186. Wow, look at that, guys. I get... Okay, so Shriving Stone makes it literally neutral. Okay, so we're a little bit stronger now. I gotta use my Estus Flask shards. Dude, apparently I remember where the Estus Flask shards are at least, but not the Undead Bone shards very well. You said they one-shot you with the swipe attack? Do you mean like the side swing? I mean, hey, if you want, I'll jump in with my dagger. Now I'm gonna be scaled down pretty heavily if I do that, though. Or you could meet me at Dancer. You could help me fight Dancer if you'd like. I'll gladly take a co-op person. I know you said you hate Dancer, and you're underleveled. Pyromancy taught amongst savages. Man, what a crazy term. Goshen, help him. Yes, I need help. Please, whatever will I do? Plus, it's a chance to play. I like the idea of playing with my viewers, and I don't actually, I haven't had that opportunity very much on these streams. Like, I can't on BTD6, right? Yo, 109? That's more damage, right? Oh, what a hit, dude. What a whiff. You know, that grab is the perfect time to practice quitting out. Do I play Dex to torture myself? No, this is just my favorite weapon in the game. Also, it's not Dex, I'm quality. This weapon's purely quality anyway. Hey, don't nuke me. Like, when you look at the stats on it, it's like a DD scaling at best. No spin. I actually probably should have let her spin there, honestly. This definitely would have been better. Wow, that whiffs. Wait, what the heck? That was multi... What the... I thought that was you, Mark, that said that. I didn't even notice the name was different. My bad. I just assumed Mark was... Huh. It does look Dex, but it isn't, I swear. Hey, buddy, you're stuck on a wall. I shouldn't have approached. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Should I just left you? You could join the Discord, assuming you're on Discord at all. I appreciate having more people on Discord. Oh, I rolled way too early, dude. Alright, let's botch this right at the end, right? Sounds good to me. I just need like one more good stagger. Oh, he doesn't have Discord? Oh. There you go. That didn't stagger? That didn't stagger either? Hold on. Just win. No, you're not on Discord. Okay, I did misread that the first time. Man, that's okay. That always surprises me when people aren't on Discord, but like I think that's a very twisted view. At least when it comes to people who play games, right? Oh. Maybe I play too much. You know, I actually kind of want to go fight Champion Gundyr. And this gives us a few chunks, right? I mean, I may as well, right? The DLCs are super short to run through. I'll at least go fight the main bosses of the DLCs, right? Because like getting to Gale is super easy. Is this the... No, that's the chunk. The other side is the Estus Flask Shard. Oh, I thought I was gonna backstab him. Alright. I'll tell you, I really don't mess with these Pus of Men very much. Oh. Well, I'll be honest. You feel free to join me. I do go very fast, as you've seen. But if you have a save file that's already done with the game and not a New Game Plus, hop into that, right? Because, like, although there's a lot to explore in the DLCs for how small they are, there's a lot to explore and a lot to discover, right? But it does have some really good bosses. I used to hate Gale as a boss, and I hate him as a character, but as a boss, he's good. We're just gonna... No, let's not quit out. I was gonna do quit out cheeky methods. Because I didn't want to deal with the thralls coming after me. Oh, wait, what? They can't fit through the door? Oh. Okay. Guess it's not so bad then. And the other one just didn't aggro, is why. Okay. Pull out the pipe, sure. Freest kills, oh yeah. I don't know why this guy's stuck on a wall. That's a new one for me. So what do we have? We have 2 chunks already? I mean, hey, that is +7, 8, 9, and then a slab. Last time I fought Champion Gundyr, I had like 60 vigor and a +10 weapon. So I am a little weaker. I don't think that's a huge deal, but it might be, you know. I do need to get the ring that matters completely, and is always useful, I promise. Yeah, dragon scale ring. Do you guys ever, do you guys even know what that does? I'm sure you know, but I think it might be like actually worthless. If you don't know, it reduces backstab damage, of which like 3 NPCs might backstab you if you're like really positioned poorly. I'm just not gonna fight those guys. Those guys are harder than this boss. Yeah, I was worried they'd hit me. Hey, don't do that. They really like the idea of like rebirth in this game, huh? And like I guess the extinction of the world, right? Because this is again like he's basically Seath. Ocelot. Yeah, I heard that like he was supposed to originally have a baby in his arm. I'm very glad they went away with that idea. Hey, can you stop doing the chilly mist dude. Is he a zombie? That's kind of neat, if so. Can you knock it off? Thank you. He does kind of look like one. I used to hate this phase because of his instant charge attack, but like, he does also, like, still have a tail for it. It just wasn't a very apparent one when I was playing originally. He'll do it there, yeah. He'll do a couple swipes and then the instant charge. Alright. Blind me, why don't you? Hey, he's like kind of dragon-shaped a little bit. He's really doing the ice breath today. Yeah, we're fine. I used to think this guy was tough. Typically now, I don't think I ever have any issues with him. This is where I die, by the way, for saying that, you know. There's his instant charge. You gonna jump and breathe at me? No? Okay, I just didn't dodge. That was my bad. Man, this jump attack whiffs like crazy, dude. What the heck? It whiffed on Dancer, too. For like seemingly no reason. That actually hit me. I thought I was positioned well enough. Probably the terrain that caused the issue there. We'll go ahead and heal just in case. Well, yeah, the weapon art's pretty good damage. Hey, wait a second. You're not supposed to do that. He's, of course, much like every other boss we've fought today, is giving me trouble right at the end of the boss fight, huh? Can you stop? He is doing the instant charge. I think that's like the third boss where I'm just like mash R1 right at the end to kill him. We never grabbed Covetous Silver, did we? Yeah, I don't really understand the, there's a lot of lore in this game, but I don't really understand the draw of trying to become a dragon lore aspect, right? I get that at one point they were the all-powerful beings that ruled the earth, except, you know, like, dragons got wiped out. Like, they weren't all-powerful, right? They were strong. But I don't really understand trying to bring back the Age of Dragons, necessarily. I don't know. Hey, stop that. That is one of my least favorite things in this, uh, on PlayStation at least. I don't know if it's on the other systems. There's no way to disable it as far as I'm aware. The gyro control emoting. Bloodborne, it's super sensitive. This game, it's a little sensitive. It's usually not too bad. Now, I should probably just go level up, right? It's like 10, 13k. Yeah, I can get like 6 levels out of that. I shouldn't fight those guys. They're actually dangerous. Have you ever farmed this enemy's weapon? Where's the other one? There you go. That was weird. Just standing there. It's super rare, and is probably one of the few ways that I could justify doing a bleed build, I think. There we go. Me, you know, me calling out how rare the weapon is like me totally trying to will it into existence. There is a second one of you, isn't there? I'm not going crazy? Where'd you go? I don't really want to get invaded with them still around. I know there are dogs everywhere. Maybe there's only one? Could have sworn there. No, there they are. Okay. Okay. There you go. A few extra large Titanite shards. That's not bad. We will go get the... Huh. I don't think I've ever approached from this side, actually. We'll go get the Titanite scales, though. Can I grab this? Or do these guys aggro? If I just walk around them? No? Alright. So do we have... Okay. Did you know that these two Titanite scale guys, they can also be aggroed one at a time? So once again, like, it's really not that bad. You just can't walk too far forward, but like... I think I'd rather take a much smaller fighting space than fight two of these guys at once. Yeah, look at that. That was pretty easy. They're worth 10k a piece? Holy. It's like almost a level. Stagger. Yeah, dude, when this weapon works, it feels really good. Could have sworn there was an item up here. Oh well. Have you ever played Dark Souls 3, Mark? I guess you probably haven't based on what you're saying. But yeah, they're a twist on a loot creature from the original Dark Souls 1 and Demon Souls and all of them. It's basically a superpowered loot creature. They're pretty cool though. Least favorite invasion coming up right here. It's ridiculous. Why does this invasion exist? You've played Elden Ring? Yo, Elden Ring rules. That's pretty good. Don't parry me. Perfect. Just knock them off the cliff. And we should heal before they give me their Estus back. Yeah, there we go. I think, you know, as crazy, as much time as I have in Elden Ring, I think it's my least played of the games, just because of how much, because the other games have been out for so much longer, and I had more time to play video games. Elden Ring I could probably, actually I shouldn't do that. No, yeah, I forgot it pauses my video. I was gonna check how much time I had in Elden Ring. It's a few hundred hours, right, at least. But like, Dark Souls 2 existed at a time where Elden Ring didn't, and I had a lot of free time. Does that make sense? Hey, back off. All of you. There we go. Do you guys ever run a chime in your offhand or anything in this game? Ouch. I won't say what my most played game is. It has never been beaten. Back in high school I had a 3DS, and that was there was never a game you could get me to play more than that ever again, I think. Elden Ring is too big, by the way, is what you said? I can kind of understand that. The going into it not knowing the scale of it kept blowing my mind, right? I'd get to a section, I'd be like, well, clearly this has to be the end of the map. And then it just kept going, you know? And they did that, like, multiple times. It was a time. We'll spend a couple seconds healing this way back to, not all the way to full rate. But yeah, we'll just get a little closer so I don't feel quite so nervous about going into Champion Gundir's fight. He might actually kill me. Oh, you know what? This is a perfect time to put on my Ring of Sacrifice. Oh, our damage isn't great, I'll be honest. Oh, he has reduced damage taken when he's standing up. Okay, never mind, we're fine. What the? Oh, I do love the sound effect of, like, counter hit when he is down. Hey, wait, I wasn't ready. He is pretty cool. Now, to not just get bodied by his phase 2. That hit me, yo. We'll get into a rhythm with him in a second. We'll just heal through until we get to a rhythm. Oh, that has a follow-up there? Nice. I am really liking him going for that jump attack, though. It was very nice of him. Oh, I rolled too early, I thought. Apparently not. Nice. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Man, that noise is good. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Whoops. Oh. I'm actually surprised we've staggered him so much. So one thing I'm really bad at dodging, dude, is that charge. You know, I think that's the same animation that Lord of Cinder uses, right? For his grab. The worst part about this dagger, dude, is just how hard it is to farm. It's so rare for no reason. And this thing's not even plus 10 yet. It's only plus 6. This isn't even, like, high level yet. He's supposed to be an in-game fight. You use a plus 10 with, I think. I do think this weapon is very good, though. Like, it's hard to go wrong with it. It's just annoying to farm, usually. I got very lucky to get it on the second kill. The first time I got this weapon, it took me, I think, like 4 hours of farming it. So, usually I don't feel so lucky to have it. You can backstab this guy. Never mind. Not if you're me, you can't. Also, against guys with shields, it does just ignore shields. Yeah, it does also get the bonus dagger crit damage, and it's got the biggest reach of any of the daggers. You know, it's like... all around, it's high value, I think. We'll just backstab. No, we won't. Now we will. No, we won't. Ow. Oh! That was me almost rolling off the cliff, thus panic rolling. I just want a backstab. There we go. Me trying to fish for backstabs when I could just kill him more efficiently if I didn't. Yeah. Ow. Alright. Yeah, the starting R1 being a thrust attack also helps. You've got... Thrusting counterattack damage does so much in this game. I should get the old Leo ring, really. Oh, finally, I got a homeward bone I can finally use. Look at that. I think the Artorias armor is probably better than mine. I think it's lighter. So we'll go ahead and buy it. I find it very funny that she sells infinite homeward bones here. Is it stronger? It's weaker. Oh. Well. It's lighter. I could put on a heavy shield, a great shield at some point, in theory. Eh. The issue with putting on a shield is that the one-handed dagger moveset, oh, pardon me, personally, I think feels terrible. Well, I think I need to go kill Curse Rotted Greatwood now that I can use the Ring of the Embedded or whatever it's called. I have no idea what it's actually called. Champion Gundir's ring though. Oh nice, they drop embers. I didn't realize they dropped embers. This is the Chaos Blade. This is a fun weapon. I wonder if it's any good in this game. I know it's really good in. Wow, look at that scaling, dude. Holy. I know it's good in Dark Souls 1. It's like possibly the best weapon in the game, but here maybe it's just very good. Like it's probably got very high damage at least, right? I should go beat the I should go get the transposing kiln at this point. Let's see here. Which one of these don't I care about? Probably not that. I want Champion Gundyr. Dancer's weapons might be the worst ever. Hey, I could pass you Chaos Blade. You could do a mostly full run with Chaos Blade if I give it to you now. Look at all these souls I have, man. You're telling me that I could level up like more than once in this game? Let's see. We can go 8 more and then do... What if we do like 5 more instead? Is 204 worth it? You know, I think I'm going to go to 40 Vigor. I'm a sucker for 41 Vigor. You know me. I always say if you don't have 41 Vigor, are you really even playing the game? No Estus Flask in inventory. What am I ever going to do? So we gain 9 plus 5. We gain 14 damage. That doesn't sound like a lot, but man, it is on this thing. Probably would have been a lot easier to beat Gundyr if I had had the 50% or 25% more damage that I have now, huh? That's okay. What the heck were we even doing? I guess we go rush the boys, right? Lothric and Lorien. They might be one of the few fights. Sorry, I just saw what Zombie said on the Discord. But yeah, they might be one of the few fights that I think lock on actually like legitimately helps a lot. Oh wait, we have a fight. Dude, we have Dragon Slayer armor. Oh my goodness. How could I forget? Have we only been streaming for an hour? Oh my goodness, man. You can get a lot done in this game very fast, huh? You know you can farm chunks off of these guys, and it's like a thing to do, I guess, if you really want to. Uh, if you want to do here early, like be here early. If I remember correctly, by the way, Dark Souls 2, you can get a plus 10, a capped out weapon without ever fighting a boss. Did you know that? Yeah, okay, I'll just take that one. Trying to repair our bed? Oh. It doesn't sound like an easy task. I thought that that chunk was in there. My goodness. Don't shoot me. Oh, he shot me, dude. You know, I'm just gonna run. I don't feel like dealing with like any of these guys. I know there are some chunks I could grab. The issue with this game is my laziness knows no bounds. You know that? Like, I'd much rather end up using a plus 8 weapon than run around gathering supplies, you know? I can handle being a little bit weaker. Oh, I didn't loot him. No. That could have been a great axe, man. Like, at this point, I just feel strong enough. Maybe I could use a couple more undead bone shards. But beyond that, I'm feeling fine power-wise. You know? He's still getting used to being able to breathe. Like, he's still landing. He's not even gonna breathe fire on me. Jeez. Oh, okay, fine. I'm getting off. Chill. Oh. Cleaning a fridge that has never been cleaned. Oh, there are worse things, or there are very few things that are worse than that, at least sounding wise. Like, I mean, obviously there are a lot worse things, but like, ugh, that's gotta be nasty, dude. That's rough. I used to think that this pus of man here was really annoying to fight. I wonder if that's still the case. Can I just like, no, I can't. 6 hours to clean that fridge? Holy cow. That's a pretty bad fridge. Oh, you can just walk past it. Okay. Or can it actually turn and face me? I don't think it can. That's funny. Was it like all rotten food and stuff, or was it just like dirty? That's my question. Because like, one of these is significantly worse, I think. It's pretty obvious which, I'm sure. But like, if it's just dirty, it's manageable, right? It's annoying to clean. But if it's full of rotten food, like, because they just never worried about inventory or anything, right? Oh, I'm sure it's not that, right? Please. Oh boy. Ooh, that's not a fun statement. Oh, dude, that's rough. That's pretty bad. Like, I know, funny enough, I guess I was in some pretty nasty stuff yesterday, but that still sounds worse to me. Because what I did, like, I opened a bunch of manholes, right, and they were sanitary, which means, you know, where the bathroom stuff goes. That's pretty bad. I opened about 30 of them yesterday, but even still, at least I got breaks and stuff. Ooh, dude, my damage is good. Can you stop doing shield stuff? I want you to swing your sword. Be cool. Yeah. Not even a sword, it's an axe, but you know. Oh, that hit me. Oh, what the? You know, it makes you really wonder what the heck is happening sometimes. Nah, I think maybe I'm just used to the job, but like, because I know people complain about it, some of the things we do, but like, I don't mind it. Opening manholes isn't, it's gross to think about, but if you just like, don't think about it. I don't know how to put it. It doesn't bother me much, right? Hey, not cool game. Come on. That's the only bad part about Phase 2. Used diapers in their hand is insane. Oh, that's like, I guess they're allowed to come in because they're gonna spend their money, but like, I would be begging somebody to, like, please don't let this person into the casino, dude. They don't need to be here. But like, basically we open the manhole and then we stick a big old stick in it and we We just get the depth, right? And a lot of these were like 20 feet deep in the middle of the road. So it actually was really, it's not the safest conditions either, but we handled it fine. That actually sounds awful. I've had one time back working at a gas station where I had to handle something like that. Well, I was supposed to be the one handling it, but I didn't. Basically, an old man came in and he just apologized and said the bathroom needs cleaned, and gave me 20 bucks. And then I told my manager, and they cleaned it because there's no way I was touching that. But I was also like 18. I was like, I'm not doing this. You can't make me. I was very lucky to have a manager who would just like do it though. What was that backstep? I've never seen him backstep like that. What the? Don't hit me. You don't mean it. That one dead angled me, dude. This fight is really good. Don't do it. Yeah, I was very lucky with the people that I worked for. Hey, I did not want that kick. Alright, I see. What the? Oh, I don't see that attack very often, to the point where it actually shocked me that I saw him jumping. Man, these boss fights are going way worse than normal. Like, they're going fine, right? But, like... I knew that wasn't gonna hit me. I should have just stood my ground. Oh, yeah, but that one's gonna dead angle me. I knew that. That's okay, we've got a +4 flask. We're fine. Just lays me out flat with a shield bash. I want him to stagger, and that's my issue, because I don't actually think he's going to stagger. I shouldn't be running here. It's not the right move, but it'll work. It's like the longest phase 2 I've had on this fight in a long time. Very funny, man. Why would you try to do that? Nice. Hey, we won. It only took 2 tries. You know, the first time I found this fight, Dark Souls 3 was very buggy. Like, I played this game on launch and played very fast through it. Like, I think I beat the game. I 100%ed the game within the first month of it releasing, and I beat the game within the first week of it releasing, right? But there was a big bug in this upper area where textures just wouldn't load. So the whole area was green and pink for me. It was very ugly. You know, seeing how hard that was in terms of damage doesn't give me high hopes for Lothric and Lorien. Hey, if you kill Gale first in DLC 2, can you get back to DLC 1? The bed is okay. Hey, nice, nice. Congrats. I think you can still just get to the DLC. I'm trying to see if any of these guys are chunks, because I just don't remember where to get more chunks. Oh, we have 6? Oh, I'm not gonna get 4 more. Where am I getting 4 more chunks? And a slab? Chill. Chill, game. It's not that serious. I actually do need to be a little bit careful because of, yeah, this guy, Flamberge, man. He will burn me alive. If you don't know, when you're covered in wax, you take bonus damage from fire. Oh, nice. Thanks, game. Oh, I still got hit. I'm probably dead, that means. That was the longest quit out I've ever seen. Am I dead off of that? Huh. Maybe it was a weak hit, right, guys? Oh, it was a weak hit. Okay. Well, that's one way to get through. I probably should have quit out earlier than I did, but hey, that works. It's so peaceful when you don't have everybody biting your head off. Yeah, I'll open the whole shortcut. Do I have a fourth ring to put on yet? Sure. Do you guys have do you guys have favorite rings in this game? Well, if you're worried about sharing it here, uh, Discord has spoiler tags. So, I'm not one that gets grossed out easily, honestly. Very rarely do I get grossed out easily, but other people might not want to read it. Ooh, hello? I am fighting off quite the cough here. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. You know, I realize I call it RoFap instead of Fap Ring. Is that weird? I should have gone and gotten it though from what you call it, the double Sullivan Beast. Is this a chunk? No, no, it's not. It's just a few thousand souls. Hey, buddy, chill. Oh wait, I only need 2 more chunks now. Okay. What is this? What is happening here, dude? I'm getting like super unlucky with my I panic rolled. I'm getting very unlucky with my enemies right now. He rarely follows you down there. And then, of course, he had me cornered in a way where I thought I needed to go towards the Ultra Greatsword guy, but if I did that, I knew he'd aggro me, and he's far more dangerous than the Gargo. Man, what a weird breakdown of events. Did I even have my Ring of Sacrifice on? I didn't even have my Ring of Sacrifice. Like, there was no reason for that. Oh, I could get one. I could probably get 2 more chunks pretty easily. Man. In a game where if I die I have to backtrack, that's like all the reason I need to not die. I'm swapping my heavier armor. Is Ring of Favor in this game actually any good though? Like I know literally it's an all stats up. Well, FP, HP, and stamina and carry load. Is it actually an FP up? It might just be stamina, carry weight, and HP. Now that I think about it, I bet it is. Whereas Ring of the Embedded or whatever it's called, the one from Champion Gundyr, that one is like, isn't it a defense down? But it is a really good stats up. All right, let's try this again, buddy. Don't follow me over here. Yeah. Alright, or do. I just won't get cornered this time. There we go. That's much better. Is he dead? No. There we go. Jeez, give me your spear. That's a really cool weapon, the gargoyle spear is. The flame hammer is one I like a lot. But, I think it ends up being... It's one of the lightest great hammers in the game, which alone is a pretty good reason to use it, in my opinion. And this man wields this weapon like it is not an ultra great sword. Alright, give me a chunk. Come on, man. You can't trick me. Okay, you can trick me just a little bit, as a treat. Actually, though, wait. Don't kill me. Thank you, Lock-On, for targeting exactly who I wanted you to target. Hey, that's an undead bone shard over there, isn't it? Hold on. We can get the +5 flasks. However, I refuse to open that shortcut, so... Is this a chunk? No, it's an ember. Dude, eventually I'll find another chunk or two. Hey, is max flasks in this game 15 or is it 12? I'm realizing on my other save file I have 12 flasks, and I thought that was max, because I had 12 and I hadn't played in 2 years. But it could have just been that I decided I'm too lazy to find the rest. Which is very, very possible. Goodbye. We'll rest. We may as well get our flasks back. I feel like it might actually be 15 flasks, right? Alright. I have 100k. What is that, like 4 level? It's not even 4 levels. I'm not worried about it. You guys ever use the shortcut up there? It kind of, what time is it for me? It's like 8:30, I think. Yeah, 8:36 a.m. of course. End up just, I was up at, what, 5:30 to 6 o'clock? Because of baby, and then I was like, you know what? I'll just start a stream at 7. And then I did. 3:36 p.m. Yeah, you know, that's kind of what I was thinking was, hey, there's a chunk. Wait, that was the only chunk I needed. I thought, you know, a lot of the guys that watch are gonna be around noon or later when I start, was gonna be with my idea. So I thought, you know, let's just do it, right? And they should at least be awake. The Americans might not be as awake. We do sleep in a lot, so. We should go take this thing to +10. Probably before we fight Lothric and Lorien, realistically. But, like, where's the fun in that? We'll give it one shot without upgrading. Why not, right? What's an extra 30 damage, right? Yeah, 240. Yeah. Yeah, I had it about right. I thought if I started at 7, it'd be about noon. So I was an hour off, I guess. 2 hours off, something like that. That's okay. Man, this elevator system, man, it's like also terrible. And you are in the future. Time travel? Hold on, time travel is real. Do get it twisted. It is time to, time. Anyway. Man, isn't time travel like one of those things that is theoretically not possible? Like, it is if... I don't know. I'm speaking out of, like, you know, I don't really know what it is. Basically, the idea is, like, time manipulation exists because of black holes, right? Isn't that a thing? Am I just making that up? Rarely do I talk on subjects I know nothing about, so here I go, trying to talk about something I know nothing about. Hey, leave me alone. I mean it. Thank you. Yeah, that's basically what I was trying to get at. Thank you. Plausible, no, right? Because it's just like, ooh, we are off to a good start with that. Hit on the very first attack that he did. Oh, don't be blocking me. What the? Oh, never mind. Do be blocking. It makes a difference. That's one thing I like about math, is when that happens, right? Like, in theory, like, it exists, right? Somehow or another. But, like, we're not going to be the ones to discover it. Like, we're not going to figure it out, I don't think, right? In terms of, it's just scientifically not really something we can handle. We don't have enough tech. Oh, what a bad roll, dude. Where'd he go? Where is he? That's twice now I have failed that roll. That's pretty bad. I'm glad I'm holding block, I guess. Yeah, exactly. I'd believe it. Right, we're so far away from it being a thing. I need to stop blocking, dude. I know I just said I need to keep blocking. Oh, I got stuck on a table, dude. Alright, I'll go upgrade my gear. We'll see what the difference is in damage, right? We do have Shen. Hold on. Oh, we even got a slab. Hold on, we got a maxed weapon out of this. So we are at 232. That's kind of how I feel a lot of the time, but also, like, I don't think about that much, right? Because instead I go, I got a family. I just want to make sure that we're all healthy and happy these days. You know? I say 232 before. 275. That's an extra 15% damage. I feel like that is significant. And we get a +5 flask. It's weird though having a family and like thinking about the future, you know? Because instead of it being now, eh, I might die one day, right? Which was very much so a common mindset for us to hold, or even I held it for a little bit, just do what I want. Eventually I'll die. But now I'm like, man, now I gotta make sure that this little man, when I'm gone, like he's gonna be fine, right? And however many kids we have, that they're gonna be fine. Such a different take on life. But it's crazy how fast my brain went from like not that to that. It was within seeing him. So weird. The human brain does some crazy things. Don't even have a date. Hey, I got lucky to get a date. My wife asked me out. It was crazy. It was very much so. I am oblivious to the world, so especially to people being interested in me. I found that out very many times. I had a lot of people who, at some point or another, actually were interested in me, and only one of them ever asked me out. Oh, I remember I had back in high school. There was a girl who liked me, and it never clicked with me, right? But we were in a filming class together, like a film class type thing together, right? And we had to make a music video. And the song that she chose, because I was like, yeah, you can choose a song, it's whatever, I don't mind. It was like it was a Frank Sinatra song about being madly in love with the other person. And I just didn't pick up on it at all. I'm pretty sure, at least. Like, why else would you do that? Like, she really wanted me to be her partner and stuff. And we hung out all the time, you know? It wasn't like I didn't know her. Wow, I feel like I have significantly more damage. Hey, don't stagger all the way over there. If only I remembered how to, like, dodge this guy without rolling. But I just don't. Man, sword's so big it cuts through columns. Don't do it. Alright. Phase 2. Yeah, I feel quite a bit stronger. I mistimed it, but that's fine. What the? Well, that was weird. You can just dodge that by walking? That's funny. Man, why'd they ever put tables in this room? These tables are clearly too small for these people. Also, like... I am getting absolutely butchered on this second phase, dude. I have completely forgotten how to fight it. Nice, those both hit me. I mean, it looks worse than it is, I think. I know we only have 2 flasks left, but, like... Alright, then do a... Yeah, that works. Can you stop doing this, though? Yeah, we're fine. Oh, there you go. Wait, you can crit him? I knew that. I don't have stamina for this. Also, he's not making noise. Is he dead? Yeah. Oh, I had so much time, dude. Oh, what a bad time to dodge. Does that shoot a wave? No, it doesn't. Okay. Come on. I like how I said I like lock-on for this fight, and then I'm immediately going back to not using lock-on. Ouch. It's okay. We're fine still. Oh, if that one had hit me, though. No! Oh, we had it there, dude. We so had it there. I butchered so much that phase 2 the first time through. You guys live in Lebanon and Czechia. Czech? Man, I've always thought it'd be cool to visit Europe. We live in Eastern United States. Midwest. You might, it depends on what you want to call it, but it's always funny how people talk about traveling the world, though. Especially in the U.S., and I'm sure the rest of the world is beautiful, but they call it like it's that Europe is like the most beautiful place that's ever existed. And there are, oh my goodness, some of the pictures some of my coworkers have had from traveling to Europe. It's pretty impressive. I don't know about your guys' area specifically, but like mountains? Mountains sound nice. Yeah, that was like a difference of if I'd used pale pine resin, by the way. Let's do it. How much extra damage is it? It's like 100. Nothing to scoff at. Did you know that this guy's teleport fails if you just stay at the entrance for the first one? Yeah, that's how this part of the fight is supposed to go. Stagger? No stagger. Okay. Oh, I rolled too early. Never mind, I rolled just in time. You can crit him here. Okay. So I just missed the crit the first time through. Alright, so that's how that phase is supposed to go. What if we just, like, flawless the fight instead, right? Where'd he go? What the? Where'd he go? What the? I just couldn't find him. Oh, no flawless. That's okay. We'll heal. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, he didn't do. I thought he was doing the big sword. Yeah, we'll take the damage on Lothric there instead of the crit. That was definitely better. We got at least one more hit there. Alright, I feel pretty good about this one. I'm remembering why I don't use lock on though. Immediately beforehand I said I like lock on a lot in this fight. I was wrong. I don't like lock on. I lied to you all. Lock on sucks. It's not a good mechanic. It is. It really is. When you use lock on, you gotta use it sparingly in that fight. Use it to know where he's teleporting to, but you don't have to use it the whole time, right? Anyway, that went well. That went a lot better. It's funny how sometimes the game just clicks with me and sometimes it doesn't, you know? Well, I guess you guys want to see me fight the final boss? May as well. Clearly, by the way, that last win was the pale pine resin difference, right, guys? Do I have to talk to him? Oh, is it after I place all the other ones I talk to him? Or does he just do it? Maybe it's in the cutscene that he does it. Yeah, it is. Okay. I was astonished by the fight the first time, right? When I first saw it and fought him, I was like, this fight's amazing. It's perfect. As I returned to it, I'm like, man, this fight really just panders to Dark Souls 1, huh? It is cool, I think, in concept. I think it's evil for fist only. What a weird thing to say, I'm sorry. That is really weird to say, I know. But at one point in time, I was researching all the games to see if I could. Spear mode gets health regen if he so wishes, thus making low damage runs and low damage builds so much worse to complete, because you have to hope he doesn't go into that mode, and the first time you fight him, which will be this time at least, he guaranteed always has the same cycle for how he transforms. It's always great sword, then magic, then spear, then curved sword. Man, our damage is just good. I just didn't roll. That's my bad. You don't crit him there, right? Yeah. Oh. Mistimed it. Now I'm going to walk away and then he's going to transform. Just watch. Oh no. I'm panic rolling. I'll admit it. Oh, he counter hit me there. Did you hear that? He gave me the thunk noise. Hey, where is your transforming? You're supposed to go into magic. Oh, maybe I had the order wrong. Maybe it's... okay. I had the order wrong, I guess. Or maybe he doesn't have an order and I've just always assumed he does. I mean, you don't even get counter hits when he staggers. I was just about to say, don't Wrath of the Gods me. And then he did. The issue is, like, he doesn't do enough damage, right? Also, he's not changing forms. We're just gonna hit phase 2 instead. Alright, fine. I guess we go to phase 2 then. Oh, he did it. He clipped me with it. You know, that attack, it took me forever to recognize what it was. That is the same movement as Manus in Dark Souls 1's DLC. He has a combo like that, which I think is rather interesting that they reference in the Lord of or Soul of Cinder version. Like, Manus will always have an impact in the story, huh? Oh, I was just thinking he shouldn't kick me. Oh, we can check the full in-game time if you want. He's throwing up with this one, so we'll do that, then we'll heal. Oh, it hit me. Dang. Oh, perfect. Thank you. I'm trying to make this be totally, stressful, right? Go down to the last heal, use my items. That hit me. You know that buffs him when he grabs you? Alright. Oh, you're right, it did take like 3 hours. 3 hours and 22 minutes to clear the game. Not bad. For just a casual playthrough, that's not too bad, right? Did I do any optional bosses, though? No, we're not gonna go to New Game Plus. Oh no, I did champion Gundyr. Yeah, GG. We do still have the DLC and stuff. Like, I'm not done with the game. But I do know I pushed pretty fast through it. Wow, we have a lot of levels, huh? Man, this weapon's cool. It's a very good sword. Or dagger, I guess. So let's check. If we unrefine it and just make it neutral, how much different is the damage? I'm just kind of curious. Do we lose much? 19, but lose... Okay, so we lose about 10% damage. Wonder if making it fire would have been better. No scaling, and then we could have just run all HP. We could have done this without dying. We died, what, 5 times, I think? I always find it funny. By the time that I started making content for the game, unfortunately, I was... It sounds ridiculous. It sounds very braggy of myself. But I was already good at the games, right? So I couldn't ever do a video where I do like a death count playthrough, right? Where it's like he dies over and over. Like, you know, when people make their first playthrough videos. Because my death count would be like single digits, most likely. And that's nice and cool and all, but that kind of defeats the whole purpose, because that was the big trend back when making YouTube or Dark Souls playthroughs was the thing, right? You know, how many times did you die? Because it's tough. Split Leaf Greatsword, I always hear, is very good for PvP, but I never actually tried it, nor do I really want to use it. So, have you seen the DLC, by the way, Shen? You said you haven't played it because you don't own it, but have you at least seen the DLC? Do you know the bosses? Yo, you died 0 times? Yo, I've done that once. Oh, hey, here's a here's something to talk about, by the way. So for Dark Souls 2, would you guys like me to do it a little different? And by that I mean, I could start from square zero, right? Square one. But I also have the option of I have a mule character for that game. So I have a character who has every item in the game, every weapon. So we could use whatever we want in Dark Souls 2. Hello, hello. Yeah, it still allows co-op. It is, you do have to have soul memory, So you have to know how much, how many souls you have. But beyond that, yeah, it allows co-op. Sounds like my son might be waking up soon, so I might have to... I don't want to have to hop off, but I might have to take a short break. We'll see. What time is it? Is it 9 o'clock? It is, like, literally 9 o'clock. Okay. I would like to fight Demon Princes, at least. That fight is really good. I used to hate that fight. And looking back, I really don't know why, beyond just being stubborn. Getting to them isn't exactly the most fun, but... Alright. It's not the worst, though. This is the one I don't like to have to run past. This one sucks. Don't they get more accurate the more they shoot at you? Or am I just making that up in my brain? It feels like eventually they just kind of lock in. Yeah, this feels like they're hitting me more, right? Yeah, I could die here. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Doesn't feel good, but I am good. Alright. And then from here we're fine, right? If you want to co-op in DS3, I'm all for it still. It's just, I know I go very fast. Dark Souls 2 I play a lot slower, and Dark Souls 1 I play very fast. But Dark Souls 2 I actually play at a moderate pace because there's a lot more to that game, and it makes you play a little slower, right? You kind of need things. That's right. I used to know that. Better than whatever route I'm taking here, I'll tell you that much. There's like a jump you can do, yeah. That sounds very familiar to me. This works, though. Yeah, because there's a route down at the bottom that you can run back up and it brings you to the bonfire. Oh. Well, don't worry about it. If you want to co-op in base game DS3, I will also do that. That's fine. I can run back to wherever, because I have... I can buy the White Sign of Soapstone. You'll be ready for DS2? Cool. I don't remember which one we want to kill first, I'll be honest. Even though I literally just did this fight rather recently, so I'm just gonna kill this one. Man, this weapon goes crazy when it's at max level, huh? I'm wondering if I'd get the stagger. There we go. Once you know the fight, this fight is really hard. I actually hated all of this DLC when I first played through it, because I played through it at max new game cycle for the first time, like when I first experienced it, which definitely makes it worse, right? Like, you definitely shouldn't do that. Why is this thing just demolishing? I guess I could have healed right before to get extra crit damage, but whatever. I don't think I needed it. Oh, he smushed me. You know, he could kill me still. We'll heal the fool. That's fine. I think I killed the right one first. I think Demon from below, or Demon up below, whatever. I think Calamite has any chance? Like, it's weird, right? Calamite's like the OG dragon of, like, the OG boss. But... no, right? Like, Calamite's way smaller than Midir, I'm pretty sure. That alone is a pretty big deal when it comes to dragons, I feel like. I mean, I know Calamite could, like, curse him, I guess. And that curse is a pretty big deal. Ah, I got hit by the push. You are laser mode, right? Oh, you are. Huge. Oh, that's fine. Oh, and we staggered you out of it. Very funny game. This fight definitely looks more intimidating than it is, I think. It is hard the first couple times. I mean, it is a double boss fight. Those are notoriously just difficult. That hit me. Wow, I would disagree. He could kill me off of that if he plays his cards right, you know? He actually almost did, too. Hmm. If I'd been ticked by the lava instead, that would have killed me. He's probably about to stagger, right? Looks like he's probably actually about to do his... Like, I would assume he's about to jump back and do his laser. We can get an R2 off on him first, yeah. And then he'll probably... Yeah, there we go. And if you roll through that, then, like, you get so much free time to just beat him up here. You'll see, he'll follow up with it, and then you just step away for a second because he AoEs. Alright, that went pretty smoothly though, overall. I definitely botched one section of the Phase 2, but Phase 1 went well. And then maybe we can just speedrun our way to Gale real quick, right? While we're at it. Oh, I gotta say, this is a very minor complaint. Those are the last demons, by the way. Did you know that? In theory. Wait, are they actually? The last of the demon bosses, at least. Because now that I think about it, don't we get taken away by demons here? It's kind of funny. It's just, routine, right? Kinda, in that sense. Do we get taken by demons here? It's kind of like, you know, it's a cozy game in that sense of I know what to do and I'm confident in my skills. So, cozy is such a weird word to call it, I guess, but I think that makes sense, right? I do definitely say, jeez. I do think I generally just want to fight the bosses, though. The running through the ads and all that jazz is not super exciting to me. We'll let them shoot at me one more time, and then we'll go down here. We'll take the proper route. Hey, math is a very good subject, though, to go into. I think it is. You know, you've been saying that you're in math and whatnot. How far along are you? Just curious, right? Like, are you in college? It sounds like you are, at least. So, or whatever form of, I don't know if you do in college or something else, but you know what I mean. Not the, hey, don't do that, dude. Don't talk to me. First year? Yo. Okay, then I've got a question for you. Because I've been first year in college. I've graduated college, actually. I have a degree, but I'm going to go back for a second. But university, right. That makes sense. I mean, our college was called Tennessee, or it was called, yeah, Tennessee Tech University. Guess it doesn't really matter. I don't live there anyway anymore. But are you actually going to all your classes and stuff then? Because oh my goodness, man, I learned the hard way. You know, skip out on a few classes. Ah, it'll be fine. I'll make up the work. all that jazz. And then I swapped majors. And I actually took it seriously. Right. Don't spin at me. Thank you. I did not mean to be stuck landing. Well, now I gotta quit out because these guys are being chumps. Yeah, if I went to heal there, I would have probably died instead. Because they were so locked in on using their miracle. Kind of wish we had that as a miracle in this game. That would have been so cool. Just home in on the enemy locked onto. Deal damage. I think that would have been a very cool one to have. It's too bad we didn't get it. I go to classes for obvious reasons. Yeah, I was just like way overconfident in myself. I was like, yeah, I don't have to go to the classes. I'll be fine. It was not fine. But, I mean, I made it through college still, and I still got the degree, and one that I actually ended up enjoying more than what I started with. So, it all worked out in the end. I really did not do what I should have the first time. The first couple semesters. It's kind of funny. The way that I view this game is that, like, you end up kind of low level by the time you wrap up the game, but I'm pretty sure if you just fight enemies and bosses, then you actually get quite a few levels by the end. I like that shield a lot, by the way. Yeah, stay in school, do your work. Like, in the end, it didn't have much of an impact on me, right? Not as much as it could have, but still. We're gonna get torched here, I can feel it. Now we made it. Now we're good. Okay. Oh, please don't torch me. Oh, I'm good. Okay. Man, Midir is so angry. Midir is one of the fights that I called bad the first time I experienced it, just because, again, I did the New Game Plus 6 first time through, so it was such a hard fight. Oh, I've got to fight Half-Life first. Half-Life first. I guess that's a short fight anyway. But, oh, I'm dead. I went the wrong way. And just walked right off. Oh, pardon me. That's so far to run, dude. Man, there's really not a bonfire between those 2 points. I think there's a checkpoint, like there's a shortcut back. That's what happens when you don't play the DLC very much, you know? I know the boss fights decently well, but I still got maps to learn. Routing to learn, right? Hey, don't lightning stake me. I feel like there is a better way through this section as well. I could always get Philionor's Chime, I guess. Let's not fall completely and use up all our Estes. There you go. This was the way I was looking for the first time. All the way at the top of the staircase. Although I guess it doesn't matter because I'm not going to drop attack these guys anyway. Okay. Oh, don't body block me. They have a pretty cool curved greatsword, you know? I don't know if you find it or if you farm it off of them, though. Now we're gonna deal with Midir as well. I don't know if it makes it more difficult or what. You know, if you die without the Ring of Sacrifice on, you drop your souls, right? We all know that. But did you know that if you die after that and you have the Ring of Sacrifice on, your bloodstain doesn't disappear? So you can still get your souls back? You should probably just wear it preemptively instead of otherwise, but it works both ways. Alright. Yeah, I see you, buddy. Oh, you are torching this way sooner, dude. Not cool. Nah, now I gotta figure out this weird timing. Oh, you didn't get torched? Okay. Okay, I think I can just go, right? I think I waited too long. Yeah, I did. Hold on. There you go. This works. Because this is what I did last time. Oh, please don't torch me. Oh. Okay. Yeah, like you go this way and you fall. Yeah, I remember that. Did I just go the wrong way last time? Oh, I think I did. Yeah, I did just go the wrong way. I don't really want to fight the Moaning Knight, though. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of, was that right there. I'm confused. I'm lost, dude. I'm thinking Morn is somewhere nearby, right? Yeah, we didn't see a single skeleton on our other way through. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave my souls to rot, I guess. Am I looping? You would tell me if I'm looping, right, guys? Oh, there they are. Oh. I don't need another skeleton here. I feel like I'm looping. I'm just forgetting where I am, clearly. Or where I need to go, I guess. I mean, I can lay it out for... Oh, I have just been looping, okay. It's pretty expensive at times. For us, we have... Oh, what the... Like, we have insurance through the company that I work for, right? But even still, it's, let me think. It's probably, I guess it's about 600 bucks a month. 6 to 800 bucks a month. Which isn't great, right? That can add up pretty fast. But it's not the worst that I've seen. That the company I worked for previously... Back off, game. Oh, come on. What is this? Don't torch me with mid-deer. I'm like one hit off of killing this guy. 2 hits, apparently. My bad. Oh my goodness, I just... There you... Holy cow. Sheesh, dude. Now, it cost me about 20% of my paycheck, I think. That sounds about right. Maybe 15. You know? Not cheap. Okay, now that we've killed the invader, I don't actually need to be rushing. I don't know why I was trying to rush through this little hall stuff. We can just, like, look at where we need to go. But again, I mean, the other half of it is how much does it cost me after I pay for insurance, right? Which at most is $7,000 a year, which is a lot of money, I'll be fair. I'll be honest. That just changed. It went up from, used to be a lot more affordable, I think. But, okay, am I going insane? Did I just forget how this map works? Okay, I'm back at the start. Maybe I do have to go back this way. Hold on, guys. I'm losing my mind. This is not that confusing. Okay, there's a blessed gem. I think maybe right where I fell off is I needed to take a turn. right. That sounds right to me. Yeah, I'm gonna say that this looks more correct. What do you guys think? So yeah, I mean, like, overall, if we don't use health insurance, I mean, the way that I think about it these days is, man, it's like just a really expensive subscription service, huh? That's not really how it is. I know there's a lot to it, but we have good coverage, at least I think, currently. And with where we live in the U.S., we actually have good medical systems as well. Back when I lived in the South, not only was the insurance twice as expensive, but it was way worse healthcare professionals, I think. I think they did so much worse. So I'm fine with it here currently. And I mean, I've never known anything but paying for heavy amounts of insurance, you know? Very lucky. Dude, having moved up to where we live now might be one of the luckiest things. One of the best choices we ever made in our lives. I think, at least. Nice, nice. You know, that's always what I've wondered. I don't know how it works in almost any. No, I would actually say in any other country, I have no idea how health insurance works. Come on, man, just let me in. You guys think that this is gonna be a weird one? Do you guys think that this room right here is a reference to the Demon Souls Penetrator fight? This little section with the statues there. Well, too bad, because I've trifled. Yeah, so like here, the way that it works is our company chooses our health insurance plans, what options we have, and then they uh, they pay part of it, right? We get a greatly reduced cost on what normal health insurance would be through that company, right? Hey, stop that. Stop. Thank you. This fight sucks. Uh, if you're unaware. If he has his shield out, you cannot approach him. Oh wow, he also does Mondo damage apparently. Mondo? Really? But basically, if he has his shield out, then he can parry you, and he will parry you. Hey, don't slice me. He sliced me, dude. I think this fight's really dumb, actually, though, because, like, the gear that he's using is stuff you can't have. Like, I guess you could fight mid-air, actually. But, like, he's using a boss weapon from a boss that is hidden and is supposedly, like, the hardest boss in the game. You know, it's a little silly having him use that. Oh my goodness. Look at this damage, too. Oh my goodness. This is by far, I have no idea why they thought they should introduce a PvP fight into the DLC. It's pretty terrible. Like, NPC fights are already the worst aspect of the game. What with how they... Oh, God dang it, man. I get it. You have stamina. Yeah. Oh, I could have died there. I get it, buddy. Yeah, now here's the other issue. It might not seem like much, but this little ad that he has with him does have healing miracles, so we have to target this guy down first, 100% of the time. There is no other option. You have to fight this guy. Because if he gets a heal off on Half-Light, like, you lose so much progress. Okay, so he's dead. He's only got 2/3 of his health left, right? That's not that bad, right, guys? This fight becomes so much easier if you use something like a Great Hammer. I get it, dude. I get it. You got bleed. Yep, you can't actually backstab him because totally it makes sense, but he just pivots when he uses items, which is not actually something you can do as a human player. That is purely an NPC thing, an NPC fight thing, like a PvP. What am I trying to say? NPC invader thing. Yeah, it looks like that's gonna be my best bet is L2R1. Okay. Like, it doesn't look like he's pivoting much, but it's enough to make it impossible to backstab him. Okay, it's just L2R1. Okay. Who knew? Still a terrible fight, but not as bad if I just knew the answer. And hey, we first tried it still. And hey, we made it. We speed ran our way to Gale. Hey, by the way, you said it's like $100 a month if you don't work. That's I think I don't. The Affordable Care Act in the U.S., right? Uh, it has reduced prices, and I think it can be as low as free in certain circumstances in certain people, right? But I just saw a news article saying that they're asking for some of the largest increases in price on that ever. Like they're trying to increase the price of it by like 14% or something insane. That's a huge increase for insurance costs. That's gonna hurt a lot of people, you know? That's tough. Insurance is already one of the most expensive things I pay for. It's more than food and bills for that. Like it's more expensive than the food that we buy and the electricity and gas we use, you know? Like, shoo. But granted, we really need the insurance, especially. Just, I mean, why? Why did I kill that man? He's worth a soul. It's kind of funny. He'll actually crawl. You see that? This trail? He'll actually crawl all the way through the arena. Like, but I mean, counterpoint to it is, had we not had insurance this year when we had our baby would have cost us $50,000 worth of hospital bills, which is not affordable, obviously. Oh, I have since forgotten how to fight Gale. We'll see. Gale might take me like 4 attempts at least. Last time I did this fight, I had a much heavier weapon, and that definitely makes this fight easier too. Also, the first time you fight him is the worst time you fight him because he spawns in a different spot, and this area is awful. Yeah, so it might be like $7,000 a year to afford insurance, but at least it's not $50,000 that we would have had to spend to have our child. You know? And I would give anything for that little man. But like $50,000 worth of debt is physically unaffordable for me. Like I'd have to make like at least double what I'm making, I think. At least. I don't actually know how that works. If you can't afford something like that, how do you do that in the US? I have no idea. I rolled way too early there. That's fine. Yeah, at least it does work. Well, once again, we're in a very lucky situation where, because of the hospitals that we go to and the health care that we have, our insurance has never failed us, right? Like, there are certain insurance companies that will be like, Yeah, based on what the hospital has said, yeah, we're not going to cover that. It's not actually deemed necessary. Everything we've ever gotten was deemed necessary. So, you know, again, very lucky. Okay, I'm getting a little bit back into the swing of things, but I think we lose on this one and we beat him next time. How about that? I rolled way too early. Never mind, it was exactly as planned. Do the stab? No? Okay. I'm so bad at dodging his sweeps. Yeah, that's fine. Pardon me. Actually, currently, if I win this in the next 6 minutes, it only took us 40 minutes to beat the DLC. Alright, now we're in a better spot. And honestly, at this point, you know what? We'll go ahead and put this on. We win this time, right? And if not this time, next time. I'm not going to go pick up my souls yet. Yeah, for me, figuring out this fight is just knowing where to do charged R2, and that's way too far away. Knowing where to do charged R2s and when you're going to get stance breaks, right? You can actually dodge that attack by walking under it if you position right. And this is the perfect time to position right. Except I wasn't ready. Oh, that's okay. So it looks like R2 into R1 is safe against his big openings. So that's good. This is I kept a lot of my knowledge on Dark Souls, it seems, that's for sure. Maybe we... Oh, perfect. We heal and then... Why don't you just run at him? Yeah. I was really hoping you would stagger there, buddy. There you go. Phase 2? Not quite. He might do the jump here. Nah. He'll do that one. I thought for sure we'd be in phase 2. Which is why I'm going to die now. Do the sword jump. Oh, he didn't. I think I needed like another 10% HP. That was me just trying to get ahead of myself. That's okay. Do you lose? You do lose your Ember. I used to be. If you watch my old videos, I used to be a big challenge runner. Specifically of Dark Souls 1. I beat Dark Souls 1 using no weapons, which I am the only person to have ever done that. Legitimately. Like, even, it's been like 6 years. Nobody's even challenged it. Actually, one guy did. Epic Name Bro came back at some point, which is a name I don't hear talked about much anymore, but he attempted it, right? And I only know that, I don't watch him, but somebody called out one of my videos, or commented on one of my videos saying, hey, there's somebody else trying to do this. And he was on Quaylag at the time, when somebody pointed out that I had done it, and I think at that point he just didn't do it, or something. I have a lot I could improve on, though. Like, so much. Ooh, I should have gotten hit there. Yeah, this is what I wanted from you. You just run at him and then charged R2. This weapon definitely feels worse than using a great hammer, I will say. The amount of damage you get and the staggers you get on a great hammer against this guy are ridiculous. So if you're ever struggling with him, try, I did the Gargoyle Flame Hammer. Like, after anything big, you can get a charged R2 off, and it always staggers him. Just about. Oh, what a whiff. Now, buddy, I'll have you know, my souls are on the line this time, so I'm not losing. Alright, I might lose. As a treat for him, right? Man, sometimes it's hard to see what's going on, huh? I think after we beat this, I will probably call the stream there, I'll be honest. Because I do have some responsibilities. Purely just checking on my baby boy and stuff, you know. He's been asleep this whole time, but... Oh, good. Hey, my sprint didn't come out? That's okay. Oh, what a whiff. But I can hear him turning a little bit in his sleep. There we go. Nice. Hey, we didn't even use a heal that time until this point. Hey, there are my souls. I had a good time. I had a really fun time, actually. Ooh. It's always fun returning to the Souls games, I'll be honest. They're great games, all of them. I really do mainly just have an issue with the start of Dark Souls 3. But getting through that start is also really difficult because of it, you know? I think I'm dodging that wrong, so... What the heck is happening? He's doing some funky things with his movement there. Once we get to phase 3 of this fight, it becomes a lot easier, I think. Assuming we don't die. I keep staggering him in weird ways. Yeah, I think if I was dodging that properly, I wouldn't be getting hit by the follow-ups, you know? We'll just heal, yeah. Oh, yep, phase 3. You know he can get hit by this lightning? Oh, I can also get hit by the lightning. Man, that's too bad. He's gonna add up to more ooh, I can't speak. He's gonna add up to more death than the rest of the game was at this point. I really don't have any rings this run, huh? Hey, that's what I'm talking about with the auto emote, or you hold X and you move the controller, and it'll try to make you emote how you wanted. I don't ever want to emote. And you're probably asking why was I hitting X? If you didn't know, and you'll never know if I don't tell you, I actually just hit the X button constantly while playing. It sounds really weird, but I do. I did not mean to roll there. Watch out. Yep. You can just run away from this. 2, 3. I'm just gonna roll it this time to regen stamina. Oh, I just didn't see that there. Just didn't see it coming. Hey, couldn't I have gotten the old Leo ring from, or the Leo ring from where you get Smo's hammer? Is that also where you get the Leo ring? Because that would have been a good idea to get that thing, because this thing does do thrust and counterattacks. It's such a free opening, dude. I should not have attacked him that last one. Especially since I whiffed anyway. Yes, please keep doing that attack. To which he can no longer do that attack now. Alright. Oh, I thought for sure that would stagger him. Alright. I'm feeling pretty good so far. Oh, don't heal here, me. Yeah, I was worried those were going to come back and hit me. I'm hit. Let's just roll away. Stagger? No stagger. Okay. Oh, the spin. Oh, thank you, Lock-On. I don't know why it turned off for that, but okay. That attack is so much more intimidating than it really looks. Or it looks more intimidating than it really is. I was really hoping for a stagger on that one, could you tell? Ooh, I'm getting really sniffly anyway, so... I can't see! What the heck hit me there? I actually don't know. I'm just gonna heal real quick. Alright. I'm still getting clipped by that, huh? He's gonna do another jump. And then, yeah, that. Okay. Let's heal. We're close. Oh, the spin. Oh no. Oh, perfect. I don't know. If I die here, I might just call it anyway. We'll wrap him up another time, because I do have to go take care of my baby. I'm surprised he's not staggering, I'll be honest. Alright, now do your forward thrust. No? Okay. Did you guys know? Never mind. I was gonna say, did you guys know that he's a reference to Berserk? Have you guys ever read that? It's unsurprising, I know, that he's a reference to Berserk. But, man. I actually wish I had, like, one Divine Blessing here, you know that? That would go crazy. No. Alright, there was a stagger. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I don't have one, right? No, I don't. Oh, come on. Alright, we'll outrange him on this one. You have no idea what Berserk is? Cool. It is, it's a manga. And an anime. And has, like, 3 animated movies as well. Oh, don't kill me off of that one. At least let it be something cool to kill me, right? Oh. Oh. Okay, don't rush it. I still have like 3 hits left to land at least. Oh, he's dead. We did it. Alright, well, my baby is screaming. Just a little bit, so I've got to go. But thank you all very much for watching. We did it. Very cool. Alright, I'm going to leave the stream running because I got to go check on him immediately. I'll see ya. Bye. Alright, I am done, but I am going to check the time. 4:12. So we beat the whole game in 4 hours and 12 minutes. We didn't do the other boss, the other DLC. Anyway, bye. Thanks for watching.